Eloise.
Sex,
Female.
ethnicity,
Caucasian.
blood type,
O negative.
pre-existing physical conditions,
None listed.
mental conditions,
Mild anxiety.
IQ.
155.
Eloise, can you start from the beginning for us?
How do I even begin to explain it all?
I've just never seen anything like it before. A sane person doesn't just isolate themselves from the rest of the world.
Yes, that's why we're here, to find out what's wrong with her.
But what if nothing's wrong with her?
Like you said, a sane person doesn't just isolate themselves on a whim. Eloise, we have some questions for you, and we need you to answer them truthfully. Nod your head if you can hear me.
Growing up, did you have what would be considered a rough childhood?
Elaborate.
Was there abuse in your family, physical, substance, or psychological?
None of that. I had a very nice childhood. I've had a very nice life, actually.
You say had. Is that implying
Are you
something?
implying that I'm suicidal?
Are you?
Your partner there's been awfully quiet. I'd like to speak to him.
Alright, you have my attention.
What's your name?
Wallace,
How come you've been so quiet, Wallace?
I haven't got anything to say quite yet.
Right? Sure you do. I mean, everyone's got something to say. What's your reason for being here?
Well, I suppose to live my life to the fullest, as we all try to do.
No, not your reason for existing. After all, reality only exists in the human mind and nowhere else. I'm talking about your reason for watching me.
Well, I suppose because you're intriguing. A case study that every psychologist dreams of.
Enough with the small talk. Normally I'm not so upfront with my patients, but you are not an ordinary case. Why don't you tell us what it is you are trying to accomplish, Eloise?
I'm not trying to accomplish anything.
Tell me about yourself.
Me. You want to know about me? As if this is all about me, as if it isn't about something bigger than that.
Unfortunately, when it boils down to it, it is merely about you.
Perhaps at the surface, but it's about so much more than that.
And what might that something be?
I neither know nor think that I know.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going in there.
But we don't know how she'll react to that.
This is a good time experiment, so observe.
But Camilla.
Now how about you stop lying to me?
I am not lying to you. If you won't take my words as the truth, then I am afraid I am of no use to you.
Eloise, I enjoy talking to you. Your mind appeals to me. It resembles mine, except yours happens to be insane.
I'd rather be insane than live in our current world. Open any history book and it's stained with the blood of a million innocents.
Is this a way to protect yourself from your fears?
Do you not find it very queer that so often unhappiness in the world is brought upon by small men?
Do you not find it egocentric that you're trying to prove a point that's already been proven?
I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm simply living the way we were meant to.
Eloise, you have a history of anxiety, correct?
I fail to see how this is relevant.
Do you think your anxiety could be a driving force behind your decision?
This decision was made carefully, through logic and reasoning.
Have you been feeling down lately? Had any suicidal thoughts?
My decision was made purely on logic.
Eloise, you understand this is not a solution to your issues.
Again with this about my issues! Have you even stopped to consider that maybe I'm not crazy? You clearly aren't going to find what you're looking for with me, so just write down whatever you need for the records. Not like it'll affect me anyways.
I want the truth.
You have the truth. You're just too close-minded to see it. Don't blame me for your own incompetence.
How do your parents feel about all of this?
That's not my concern.
I think it is.
Listen, I don't care how many degrees you have. You don't get to decide what does and doesn't concern me.
Does it concern you?
No.
Eloise, stop lying to me.
I'm not lying to you! You wanna know the reason that I'm here? It's because I'm better than you. I keep you employed. And you know what? You're not doing a very good job. You can't comprehend me, and that frustrates you. I'm not one of your open and shut cases. I comprehend people much better than you ever could. So go back to your little control room and keep jotting down notes about your little lab rat. I've given you plenty to work with.
A pretentious brat is what she is. There's obviously some psychological aspects contributing to this madness.
Do you mind if I go in there and talk to her for a bit?
You aren't going to get anything out of her.
Well, can I just talk to her?
Yeah, have fun with that.
Eloise? Can I talk to you?
Yeah, sure. What about?
Well, whatever you want to talk about.
All right. I'd like to talk about you.
Okay, shoot.
You married?
Yes, for nearly 7 years now.
Kids?
2.
What are their names?
Johnny and Marie.
Why'd you decide to start a family?
Well, I ask myself that question a lot. I think it's because, well, I didn't have the best father, and I just wanted to give someone what I never had.
So then you firsthand understand that there are bad people in the world?
Well, I'm not sure I'd say they're bad people, just troubled.
Do you think I'm insane, Wallace?
No. I've seen insanity, and this is different. You're different.
Your colleague seems to think otherwise.
My colleague has seen a lot more than I have. I think that now things don't really affect her anymore.
Aren't you afraid of becoming like that?
No, because I believe that you don't ever really truly know someone until you crawl into their skin and walk around.
So, what do you think my point of view of all this is?
Well, I think you're a little confused. But, Eloise, you're a lot smarter than I am.
Really?
Yes, and I think that you're a little lost, and so you locked yourself away, but that's not the answer.
Just like her.
Eloise, I'm sorry if you aren't ready to discuss it.
There's nothing to discuss. This isn't about me. Not everyone in the world is selfish. I know you want answers. I don't have the answers. It's not about me.
I just want to help.
You're not helping. Wallace, you're not helping at all.
Eloise, I'm sorry if I upset you.
Yeah, sure. Sure you're sorry.
Wallace, that's enough.
Go ahead. Duty calls.
Eloise, I want you to know that I really do care about you.
Wallace, I said that's enough. Get out of there. She's been unresponsive for nearly a week now. I didn't think she had it in her.
I have an idea to get her to talk. Can you hear me out on it?
Oliver?
In the flesh. So, nice place you got here.
Yeah, I get plenty of alone time.
You were never the introverted type.
People change.
Do you remember that tree we used to climb?
Yeah. The top of it felt like Everest to us back then.
I bet that tree's still there. Wouldn't surprise me if it lived forever.
Nothing endures. Not a tree, not love, not even a death by violence.
You don't really believe that, do you?
It's the truth.
Maybe that's your truth, but it's not mine. Eloise I knew would never have that mentality.
The Eloise you knew was ignorant.
No, she wasn't. She was kind and smart and loved people and always believed in the goodness of people.
Ignorance is bliss.
What's ignorant is you locking yourself up because of some notion that the world is evil and pointless.
It's more than that.
Is it really? Because what it looks like to me is someone throwing a tantrum and hurting everyone else in their wake.
There's no one else I could hurt by doing this except myself, and I am doing perfectly fine, thank you.
You think seeing you like this doesn't hurt me?
Why should it? As humans, we only care about ourselves, a little thing called survival of the fittest. Besides, I haven't seen you in years, and you come in here spewing things about how I am somehow hurting you. You're nothing but a liar and an idiot.
I walk in here, and I haven't seen you for 4 years. And what I find is a shell of a person that is trying to justify your actions with a bunch of bullshit about how humanity is flawed. And that is supposed to make it okay that you're letting yourself rot in this arbitrary prison you've made for yourself? I'm supposed to just watch that?
Yes. And I think you should leave.
No.
No?
I'm staying right here.
It doesn't benefit you.
Maybe not, but it benefits you.
What would benefit me is you leaving.
I'm staying.
Don't you understand that I don't want you here? Okay, I don't need you here. You don't care about me. No one cares about me. You're just a reminder of things that I want to forget. I hate you!
No.
You haven't changed a bit.